So a few days ago, I made a video talking about how Johnny Somali got arrested, and he's probably going to get some more charges from this arrest. He's been on a tear lately, like he's trying to go to jail or trying to force them to deport him, which they're not going to do. So his strategy is a strange one. Lay low until the trial starts and then act like a fool. It's a bold strategy. We'll see how that pays off. But one of the things that he's already done in the past has now been officially revealed. And this time, there is no fine, because what he's charged with now, which is the deepfake thing, where he had some other streamer and he showed a video. He was streaming, and that's important for this, because he streamed it when he did that deepfake video of him French kissing some girl who I think is also a streamer. I forget her details, but either way, he took some girl's image, made a deepfake of them kissing, and showed that on a stream, and that's what screwed him. So whatever that falls under, and I'm going to show you a clip from Legal Mindset stream, that carries mandatory prison time. So, his little running around saying he's not, his little spiel where he runs around and says he's not going to jail, well, that's no longer a scenario. This charge has mandatory prison time. So this is what Legal Mindset said on Twitter. Fifth charge officially merged into case of Ramzi Khalid Ismail, Johnny Somali, in South Korea. This charge carries mandatory prison time with no option of fine. Ramzi is officially headed behind bars unless he can somehow win against a prosecutor with a 98% win rate. He has a couple other charges, 2 counts of obstruction of business, 2 violations of the Minor Crimes Act. He pleaded guilty to 1 count of obstruction, 2 counts of the Minor Crimes Act. That was the dead fish thing and disrupting the subway. So, he's in a lot of shit. Those other charges, yeah, you could sit here and say, well, I don't know. But this one's a little bit serious. So it looks like, as Legal Mindset says in his stream, we can now officially say he's going to jail. Unless he cuts some kind of crazy deal. And the way that country is looking at him right now, I don't know if that happens. Because there are people over there demanding he get jail time. He has that whole country pissed. He just got bitch smacked the other day. I'm not going to show it, but somebody pimp smacked him on stream. Like, he's still out there being a fool. I'm here for it, man. Keep doing it. Keep doing it, Johnny. Because you are going to go to jail. And I guess he's writing to the embassy, begging the embassy to help him. And I don't know if they're going to be there for you there, bud. But let's take a look here and listen to what Legal Mindset has to say. He's been doing an excellent job covering this, getting thousands of people watching his streams, which is pretty cool. This is the guy that I go to for details on this stuff because he has lived in South Korea, so he knows it pretty well there. So I trust what he has to say here. Let's listen.
Under a sex crime. So it will longer, after Ramzi is...
That new charge is a sex crime.
Guilty of this, whether he is proved guilty by the court or whether he is, whether he pleads guilty, you can safely say, without it being defamatory at all in any country, that he is a sex criminal, because this falls under the variant of their laws that regulate.
And keep in mind, like you said, the prosecutor he's going up against, 98% win rate.
Sex crimes. So, and I want to be very clear, this deep fake is sexual because in Korean culture, like French kissing, and this is actually some notes I have on this, I typed them. Some of them are French kissing or making out, as you might say, as the kids might say. So French kissing is considered sexual in Korean law. People who French kiss are likely having sex as well, right? Regardless of the content, distributing AI content without.
Now, some people might agree with that or not agree with that and say, whoa, he's in trouble for showing something like that. Listen, this is why when you go to other countries, you stay on your best behavior and you don't do shit like this. Then you don't have to worry about it because it doesn't matter how you feel about it. This is their law. This is how South Korea does it. This is why if I went to South Korea, I would not do any of this nonsense. Because for one, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to end up like Johnny Somali. So he's so stupid. I hope he gets at least a year. I think a year in South Korean prison will change his perspective on life.
Consent is illegal, but under Korean law, if you're French kid.
And by the way, this carries up to like 14 years or something. He's not going to get 14 years. I think he could end up getting a year, maybe 6 months, just to teach him a lesson. But I'm hoping for the year.
Kissing, that's sexual. Streaming it for profit carries a prison sentence. Johnny can bitch about this all he wants, but it is absolutely lock. There's no changing that. So let's look at the Korean law, and this is a translation of the Korean law. This is from Case Note. So we're going to look at the one that's applicable to Johnny here. So this is the exact act, the special act on the punishment of sexual crimes, right? This was a 2020 law. So obviously this happened after 2020. So distribution of false images. So that's deep fakes. So we're talking about deep fakes here.
So that's the big thing. He had a video of that girl, and he was French kissing her in the video. Now, what he's going to get to is down here at number 3. A person who commits this crime in paragraph 2 by using an information and communications network against the will of the subject of a video for profit shall be punished by imprisonment for not more than 7 years. Because he was streaming, and that's what he's going to get to. Number 2, he was distributing that work on a stream. He was doing it for money. The point of doing the IRL streams is for money. So because of that, he has now a mandatory punishment for not more than 7 years. There's no fine. There is no community service, no probation. You go to jail with no get out of jail card. You could pass. You can't pass go. Straight to jail. Straight to jail for you. So that's a wrap. He's in doo-doo. Big doo-doo. And, you know, it is what it is. You can turn your pockets out. Maybe you can find some big Korean man, become his prison lady, and get some protection for that year. It's an option. That's an option. But there will be no more IRL streaming for Johnny. I think he goes to jail. And so I give it up to Legal Mindset. He had the theory here. They were going to get him to plead guilty to those previous crimes, which he did. And now, when he goes to trial for this, he's already a convicted criminal, making this even worse. Congratulations, Johnny. You played yourself, you dummy. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. It looks like he is for sure 100% going to jail. Unless the embassy saves him, and I don't think that's going to happen. So, let me know your thoughts. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.